Very, very cool. Hello guys, and welcome back to Sea Power, naval combat in the Missile Age. Today we're going to be playing Lost at Sea. This is another mission from the Never Fade Away campaign made by Cent, and you should be able to find it on the Steam Workshop. If not, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description. Let's go ahead and read the description for this mission. After surviving the American raid on Murmansk, the American carrier Kiev has again had bad luck. Kiev and her escort sailed into a massive storm while on their deployment. She is currently lost at sea, position unknown. You will command Task Force Krechet when they regain power of their navigation and realize where they are. So the previous mission to this in the campaign, you play off an airfield and you have to go and destroy an American carrier group, and this is the follow-on from that. So really, really cool. And we'll see how we get on today. Going in blind to this one. So we'll have a good go at it, see how we get on. So first message, we have regained power to our navigational systems. We have sailed blind for several miles and ended up right on Iceland's doorstep. We have to quickly sail away. Good luck. Okay, so let's just get a quick lay of the land. So we are north of Iceland. We have to get to the escape mark by the looks of things. So we should probably change my course immediately. Let's go ahead and get up some helicopters. So I'll just start launching these and then we can have a look at what we have access to today. So of course we have the Kiev class, which is equipped with Yaks and KA-27s and KA-25s. It also does have its own armaments, so we get the Goblets and the Gecko, and then we also have the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a pretty good missile. You get 8 of them. They fire out of these tubes on the front, so that's pretty cool. What's the range on the Goblet, actually? Pretty decent range on that thing, I'm sure. Yeah, 30 nautical miles, not bad. Then we have a Sovereign class. Sovereign does have access to the Sunburn missile with 135 nautical mile range. We have another Sovereign class destroyer, the Levchenko, which is a Udaloy class destroyer. This comes with the Silex B as its long range missile, basically a rocket powered torpedo. And then it does have pretty good air defense capability with the gauntlets that it can spam out, but ultimately is here as a anti-submarine warfare role, that is. Then we have the Krivak 2 class, which has access to the Geckos and the Silexes again, there for ASW operations. Cool. So what I might do is start banging on the sonar here, just to see if there's anything directly ahead of us. And then if not, we can always deploy the active EDS sonar. We'll just listen for a little while, see if we hear anything immediately. So I'm a little bit worried about submarines. I know the Cent does like to add them to his scenarios. I will deploy that above layer. That will now drop out the back. See it there, and that will be towed along. I could also drop the one on the Udaloy. Let's go put that one below layer. Perfect. Alright, we have our helicopters up. Let's go see what's up. So we'll send one towards the escape, and we'll make sure to head up 6,000 feet with surface search radar on. We'll have had one head north. Surface search radar on. We'll have one head south with surface search radar on. We're already starting to see things. Don't know if I want to send one behind. I will quickly send one behind just to see what's there. But we have a group here that's looking like a military formation. We've got a single ship there that might be a merchant. But we can't really be sure until we fully identify these. Now the other thing I want to do is start to get up some yaks with air-to-air loadouts, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll see them come out of the lifts. And I believe they VTOL takeoff, which is pretty cool. There they come. Quite a lot of contacts. Do we have any idea what these could be? Not really. Like merchants and 21 more. Yeah, that's no good information just yet. But there is a helicopter in the sky, which would potentially mean that that belongs to a enemy vessel. The other thing we might want to do is get an extra couple of KA-29s out or KA-27s out to provide sonar buoys for the fleet as we move towards the objective. So let's launch a couple more. You can see them like VTOLing there. Off they go. I do love it when there's a storm in this game. It just looks so cool. And you see the like lightning hit in the distance. Those two are off. Alright, so both of these are enemy helicopters. So what we'll do is we'll have this one go and attack that one. This one can go and attack that one. We'll make sure to shoot those down because we don't want the enemy to find us. That might put me a little bit close to enemy vessels, but the beauty is that we do have a storm going on, which means that I can have these actually fly pretty low, and it'll be much harder for their radar to spot them. And the new KA-27's taking off. Very nice indeed. I'm going to set this to a head flank. And hopefully the other ships will speed up a little bit as well. Although, I say that, maybe we don't want to go like full speed so that we can keep the active VDS on. But the yaks are on their way, which is great. We have these two yaks, which I'm going to send down to engage the third helicopter there. I might just try and get visual contact on this very large. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a merchant zone. Can't really see anything in the clouds here. And here's my yak, equipped with its aphids. On its way to shoot down 4 helicopter. There's another one there. We'll try and take out both of these then. A nice double kill, hopefully. We do have 4 missiles, so if I miss, I can still go ahead and fire again. Well, that did the trick. Ooh, it's a Tarawa. Okay, interesting. because this unit could be anywhere in the yellow circle here, my yaks may be going a little bit deeper than I would like. Okay, we have found it, that's good. And we did manage to shoot down this one over here. One will hopefully soon follow. You can see the helicopter there in the distance. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so far so good. Let's go ahead and return these to base. We could visually identify this with the yaks, to be honest. Might be faster than trying to do that with the Ka-27. But what I'm going to do is try and fire some missiles at the Tarawa here, I think. That is just a merchant ship, as we predicted. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to send all my sandboxes. So we'll just do a salvo of 8 towards the Tarawa. And you'll see those launch off the top there. Very cool. Oh, the way that these are programmed, I believe they'll group up and then they'll spread their targets, so they won't all fire at the Tarawa. If they do, it doesn't really matter, like it's a good target to kill. But 8 will hopefully do the trick. I don't think I have anything else that can really match the range of these. Actually, I guess the Sovereign Many technically can. Oh, look at that in the distance, that's so cool. Okay, and these helicopters, they need to be getting on sonar boy duty. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we can see them here grouped up. They're coming back down through the clouds. They're going to level out. As they get closer, they'll pick targets. We do have some others still trying to catch up. Right, that helicopter's staying pretty close to those vessels, so we need to be careful. Looks like the sandboxes are starting to try and evade. One of them did get shot on the way down. You can hear missiles flying past them. I might just send one of mine to go and engage that. The other one can just hang about further back. There's some more units down there. So attacking weapon SM-1MR spoofed by defensive jamming. Wait, do these SSN-12s have like jamming technology? That's pretty nuts. Okay, well that one turned. We're gonna get 2 into the Tarawa. That's huge. Oh, the other target behind got hit as well. Oh, there's no way we just killed the entire 3 ships there in one volley. That is huge. That is pretty damn lucky. So the Tarawa, yeah, that's it's got a hole, pretty big hole in it. Oof. And these other 2 ships, we don't even know what they are, but they've been taken out. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll send my Ka-27 to go visually identify them. Looks like the helicopter kind of ran away, so the yaks didn't get close enough. Alright. Well, we have our first set of yaks returning to base, so he's coming in to land. I don't know what to do about this helicopter. We're gonna start to head back towards the carrier. You see this blue circle here, that's the range of the aircraft when it comes all the way in and there's no more blue circle. They'll automatically RTB with their remaining fuel. The first yak is back home. Very nice landing, very clean landing. And we do know that this is an enemy unit, but I'm concerned that it might be hiding amongst something else. What I could do is just have my K-27 fly in at really low altitude and go and identify them. Right, the Tyro actually sunk. Can we just see what this is if I just zoom over here? I'm not entirely sure what class destroyer that is. Looks like a Tycho? And we don't have a clue what the one is behind. I'm just going to bring this out of the clouds. Those two are happy doing their Sono Boy duty. That hasn't found anything further up there. I'm actually going to send that even higher. Also, since we've fired, I'm very tempted to turn on my radars. And again, it was like a clean kill here, so maybe they still don't have a complete idea of where we are. Okay, this one seems to have range to engage this. We go up to like 10,000 feet. Maybe we can find the range to get to that helicopter. It's getting close. I'm actually going to send up a couple of yaks on their own. We'll do them with like strike precision loadouts so they have the carry, and then they can fire those if they find enemy forces. But I'm going to send two up individually, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to like visually identify what these are, and we should be able to fly low enough that they don't get targeted when they're coming in. That one's going to have to RTB. It's really cool watching it drift away like that. Absolutely awesome. The spectacle of this game is just incredible. And if you guys have like purchased the game and have been like maybe put off by some of the bugs and stuff, there was a huge patch over Christmas, fixed a lot of stuff. So definitely come back, try it out again. Really, really great game. The yak there with the sun in the distance. Looks like I should have a chance to shoot that down. Let's give it a go. I'm just gonna like tell it to engage with like multiple. We'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well just use all the ordnance actually. No, he has no chance. There it is. Wait, what is that targeting now? It looked like it was going for the ship there. We don't know what that ship is. That could have been awkward. Okay. So we're going to have this one just come straight towards those units on the backside there. And this one, I'll go visually identify that semi-large. We want these to fly nice and low. 50 feet, it's pretty low. So there was nothing on our rear. That's good to know. Right, what I'm also going to do is start getting some more of these up in strike groups. So we'll go strike precision groups. I'm not sure if like strike long range is a good idea because those are OFABs. I guess I could try them out. How about we do like 4 precision, 2 long range for each group, because we know that this is maybe hostile. There's at least 1 hostile unit there, and we don't know what this is yet. These could also be targets. So the Yaks are going to go and identify stuff, and then we'll go from there. I could also just like ping my radar now, to be honest. Since we've taken out this group of ships, I think we're in a pretty good spot to just whack all our radars on. Let's do it. Okay. Any good contacts? Not really. Oh, my K-27 was just shot down. Okay, it's a little bit scary. Something with some relatively decent anti-air capability would have shot that down. It was miles out. I think we'll try and visually identify whatever this ship is. I'll engage it with the Air 7 if it's enemy, and then we'll shoot down the helicopter if not, or after the fact. Okay, so that's just a merchant ship. We'll definitely make sure to shoot down that helicopter though. It might not engage because it's not high enough. Let's just make sure that we go up a bit here and pull away. Oh, there is an enemy aircraft. These don't have radar, do they? We're gonna go visually identify whatever that is. That should be dead. Good stuff. There's another aircraft back there that we should probably take a look at. Flying right up 34,000 feet. Cool, okay, we're definitely being fired at. Let's get nice and low. And try and identify what they are. I'm just worried that we're going to be evac bingo soon. That's a Nox. Okay. Interesting. We're not getting the engagement that I want there. Well, we do have my other yaks on the way. This is identified as a Garcia. So let's take that out. I'm not sure what we're going to do with these bombers yet, so we'll just chill out. That yak did manage to pull away somehow. That was a friendly airliner. Okay, cool. Those are getting ready to engage the Garcia. And the other two I'm having just visually identify. It looks like only the Garcia is firing at us. Shouldn't be shortly. Nice, big hits. Oh, interesting. Are they enemy merchant ships? It looks like they might be. Yeah. That must be all enemy merchant ships. And the Garcia was just there to escort them. Oh, that's cool. Unfortunate for them. We're gonna go and shoot missiles at them now. I still have this light ready to go. Well, let's drop some missiles into them. They're trying to use the chaff on the Garcia to throw them off, but these are sitting ducks. We do have some harpoons on the way. We'll keep the radars on so that we can see them. I might have these yaks hang out because there could be a chance that we can shoot them down. And that's doing low-level ingress with the bombs. Absolutely fine. These I want to make sure they're not wasting their fuel, and we do want to go and attack those. We never found out what those are because they sank before we got there. But still good. Looks like bombs away. Very nice. It's a shame I can't see the one at the front. I kind of want to target it. Alright, the Garcia's dead, so all these merchant ships, as I mentioned, are just sitting ducks. We can see the docks on the horizon there. It's like just there firing at us, but I can't identify it as a track. That one merchant ship in the middle. Lucky to be alive. There go the bombs. Very nice indeed. Alright, we've got the missiles being fired away there. Wonderful. Good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go pretty low and we're gonna just come in here. Guess we'll just bomb those. Oh, that was a good hit. Crikey. Didn't expect the carry to one-shot the Nox like that. Damn, we must have hit it perfectly. That was huge. Alright, well, you can return to base. And you two are coming in for your bombing runs. On to the remainder. Let's watch those bombs get released. See them there on the inside pylons. Very nice. Whoop. Okay, Mr. Yak. That was very close to the water. They can crash into the water. So you have to be a bit careful. How high is this? Well, it's only at 1,000. I might be able to intercept the P3C there. Well, that one needs to return to base. That one doesn't have any air-to-air missiles. That was huge. Alright, these two should just like slowly sink as well. We do still need to bomb this one. So I'm not sure what would be better to use. Like precision strike or bombs. I kind of feel like bombs when a unit is sat still would be more effective almost. Especially if it's like a big merchant ship. We can also see a helicopter there that's most likely hostile. I think we've done a fantastic job so far. I'm just worried about submarines, but we haven't really had any contact show up ahead of us where the sono boys are, so that's okay by me. The Yaks have actually been doing a great job. I'm kind of hoping that this Yak will identify this helicopter. I might just shoot at it anyway. Because we're going to run out of time. Okay, yeah, it's definitely enemy. Good. Alright, what about the P3C? Nice. Taking that out. And goodbye to those. Wonderful. Alright. So most of these merchants are sinking. The Garcia's gone. Slowly sinking underwater. The last merchant in the center is still perfectly fine, but the Charleston and the Kalawia is also going down. We didn't identify what this was, so I might want to do that, especially since there is a helicopter nearby. Seems like the storm, though, perfectly masking the operations of these Yaks. going to have to wait now for these aircraft to land. We're going to put up another precision one. Go a wing of 2 with precision loadout. It's been pretty fun using the Yaks here. It's been really fun actually. The Yaks are incredibly like short range aircraft and they have very light payloads, but as I mentioned, the weather seems to have perfectly aligned with how effective they can be. It just stops the radar from getting a good track on you before you properly engage. Yeah, a lot of Yaks circling overhead now, waiting to land. Sarawak hit the bottom alongside the other ships here. Can we actually see what that is now? Oh, I went a bit too far. Very dark. Kind of hard to tell without the superstructure in place, but it kind of looks like maybe Oliver has a Perry. I'm just kind of waiting for these to sink. They might actually be able to put out their fires though. The Charleston's done a good job of that so far. Alright, we'll have to speed things up for a bit as the rest of these aircraft come in and land. Let's go identify what that ship is. Alright, we'll just keep things sped up a little bit so that these Yaks can land. Okay, and that is definitely a merchant. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to drop Sono boys up the middle because these are going to expire soon. That can head back to base. And honestly, we should be able to engage this helicopter soon, if not already. The goblet can. The Grozny might just beat the carrier to it. Couldn't really need more than one. Okay, maybe we do. But here comes a goblet anyway. Okay, there we go. Job done. It seems like, yeah, our flights did a really good job, actually. I'm super astounded by the way that the carry missile managed to one-shot the Nox though. That was pretty nuts. Because those things don't have like a crazy big payload. Anyway, they've almost landed. Imagine trying to land on a carrier in this weather whilst it's like constantly moving like that. It'd be a nightmare. But my pilot's doing a good job so far. I leave the last one coming in, and then my carrier should start launching yaks once again. Because the difficulty with landing is that they need the entire runway, but when they do take off, they can take off with like multiple at once because of the VTOL. So it's pretty nice actually. You see how many can come out all at once. I think each of these pads can be used. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can send up a lot of these aircraft. I'm just gonna send up some more with precision just to go finish off the enemy units. I might actually send one over here to go kill that helicopter. I suppose there's still helicopters floating around though. Okay, what I'm going to do is we'll just set them up to bomb like so, and they can choose whatever way they want to bomb. We're going to send one of these to go kill that helicopter, and the other one can put its AS-7s on these landing ships. Looks like both the landing ships did manage to put out their fires. And we're going to go start them shortly. Once again. Alright, let's keep things sped up. Like that one merchant ship all on its own now because all the rest have sunk. Alright, and we go. Bombs away shortly. And then try not to crash into the sea, Mr. Yak. Well, a dodgy wave and that's just gone. That is a good hit. Looks like that is well on fire, which is what we like to see. Yeah, that is engulfed in flame. And it's going to be hit again shortly by this yak. It's coming in for its dive bomb. And the AS-7s have been fired. One did hit the mark. It looks like the other one did too. Both of these now on fire. Very, very nice. So I'm not sure what the objective is here, other than like obviously to escape. I don't know whether or not we do need to sink these, you know, or like if by sinking these it finishes the mission early maybe. But we have done a lot of damage here. That one is surely going down. Completely burning up. Okay, we're gonna start to assign these. Charleston managed to put its fire out again. They are stubborn mules. But here come the yaks once again. Very, very cool. Oh, that's a lot more missiles coming in. Surely that gets the job done. Back to speeding it up again. As we continue on our merry way. Right, this one has sunk. Very good. I might not want to get too close to the Charleston just because it does have a gun on it, although it did just sink. And then the other one, oh, that just blew up. If we had it sped up, otherwise we could have heard that. Alright, well. That's a lot of enemy contacts destroyed. And it looks like all of the merchants are fine, so I'm happy to just speed things up. And the big thing we need to worry about now is any attacks by submarines. So we have all the sonar buoys in position to get us out of here, so I should be okay. Oh, something just showed up on the rear there. I don't know if you guys saw that briefly, unless it was one of my sonar buoys timing out that I saw, because they are starting to time out. They have like a lifespan of like 1 hour in-game time, I think. We'll just go throw some round in the rear, and if we find the helicopter, or if we find the submarine, then we can engage it. But it's going to be very difficult to find a submarine in this weather. Alright, we're sending these out quite nicely. So that will just be dropping them out the bottom there. Okay, looks like it might have just been one timing out that I saw. Alright, we'll just keep things sped up. Allow that KA-27 to finish off its drops. And we're heading towards the escape nice and quick. We'll go ahead flank. It looks like we're already kind of going max speed in this weather. We already know that that's neutral. Alright, we just zoom things over here. Maybe went a little bit fast on the time dilation there. Allowed the Ka-27 to get the job done. Alright, well, it looks like that is about it for this mission. If there was a submarine, we don't seem to have bumped into it. And if it were near the start of the mission, there's a good chance that we've kind of outrun it anyway, because it would be like underwater, travelling at relatively slow speed to avoid detection. So we're just zooming away now to victory. I'm probably just going to speed us up to the 100 speed. It is kind of risky on the time dilation side, but we're heading towards the final objective, leaving many, many wrecks in our wake. There must have been a Tycho with the Tarawa and an Oliver Hazard-Perry. We shot down the, or we destroyed the Garcia, we destroyed the Nox, plus the landing ships and the merchants. Overall, a very successful engagement. Maybe getting a little bit complacent though, with all the Sono boys disappearing. Imagine if there was just a submarine right here at the escape. That would not be ideal. Alright, we'll just kind of slow things down a bit as we come to the objective, otherwise it can sometimes bug out the end messages and stuff. Okay, there we go. Well done. Return home for inspection. There it is. Our after action report. Decisive victory. 1000% score. Very, very nice. So it was a kid class, okay, that we destroyed, not a Tycho. So Tarawa, Kid, Oliver Hazard-Perry, Garcia, Nox, and then plenty of different merchant vessels, plus the Charleston and the Kilauea. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but all we lost was one Ka-27. Seemed like an easier mission than some of the others I've attempted in the past, but yeah, that was really, really clean, honestly. Maybe I just played it well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the mission. I thought it was pretty fun, to be honest, getting the Kiev out and using the VTOL and all that good stuff, especially with like a lot of the bugs fixed and stuff now. The carriers work pretty nicely. So yeah, really, really good fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.